Good morning, everybody. I am going to take us on a nice cold winter walk as it is almost December. I'm at the bottom of the hill where I come across the hill from where I live. And we're here at this nice old lady's house who lets me park just around the corner there to make it easier for me to walk when it's cold. She's the one that I did a video with where she shared her Christian testimony with us last year. But today, by the way, my proper mother decided to mother me and got me a coat. So normally I never wear anything this heavy, and I'm actually kind of hot in it even though it's only like 35 degrees out here, but whatever. I like the fur. It makes me feel kind of, I don't know, Russian or Viking or something, so whatever. But you know, as an American, I have to get my cultural history where I can get it. Anyway, I thought that today I would just let you guys know how the last 3 weeks of work have gone with this new contract. I am very tired. I am worn out. It's frustrating. I am recording this video. It's not technically a morning walk. It's actually an evening walk, as you maybe can tell by the positioning of the sun. Because oftentimes the sun comes up over there past that little ridge, and now it's about 180 degrees opposite that over yonder. So, with that being said, I thought, you know what? I should probably make a video in the evening at some point. And today is that point. And here comes a car. I'm going to have to pause. All right, there it goes. Okay. But I wanted to make an evening video just to see how it would be different. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to walk into the wealthy people neighborhood and have a look-see. Because the lady who is so nice to me and lets me stay here. Oh, there goes a noisy truck. Oh, I wonder what they're going to be hauling later. But I wanted to show you guys her decorations. It's nice. And there's a couple of other ones around the way here who've also done decorations. So I'm just going to rotate the camera this way here and let you check out these decos as I walk past this house. All right. There's my little car over there. She lets me park here. It also saves me like a three-quarter mile walk coming over the hill. I can just drive over here and then do my videos on walkabout. And it's not so cold going back when it's freezing. Anyway, we're going to look at... Oop, I covered the camera. I usually don't do that. We're going to look at the late fall, early winter naked trees. The beautiful changing leaves have mostly fallen. Most of the summer foliage is now dying or quiescent. And it's just lovely out here. So as we walk, I'm going to tell you guys about what my work has been like. I work for a local... Wow, what was that? That wasn't a gunshot. That was an explosion. What was that? Somebody blew up something over the hill. Oh no. Don't know what it was. Anyway, I work for a local food franchise. It's like a mix of a Domino's Pizza and a Subway. And they do pizza and food delivery. They make sandwiches and soups and salads and things. And primarily what I do is deliver food to businesses and local residences, drive personnel back and forth, because a lot of the people that work for here or work for this place don't have cars, or they're just family members filling in, that kind of thing. So I also do personnel transport, and I get to do logistic transport between stores and from the distributor. I get to use my own car to go pick up supplies, to pick up, I don't know, like a new pallet of Coke or some shit like that. Or I take supplies between stores, like, hey, Unit B needs green onions and ham. So I got to grab that from one store and take it to store B or whatever. So it's pretty fun. I like it. It pays pretty well. It works me into the dirt, though, because I end up working like 11, 12 hours a day. And my only real off day is Monday today, because I want to make sure no matter what, Discordant Dragons keeps going, because if this work contract dries up, I don't want to have to be back to square one with having a channel and having some measure of income. And thank you very much to those of you who are still supporting me monthly on Subscribestar. I really appreciate that. When it comes to the type of people that I meet at this new job, they're pretty good local people. Some of them are not from around here, sadly, but that's just how it is in this day and age, I suppose. We have a few people from out of country that come in and out. They're white folks, though. They're either white or Hispanic, so they're and the white kind of Hispanic. And mostly, though, it's local, you know, Appalachian Christian folk. And oh, this looks lovely. I love this house when all the leaves are down. Isn't that lovely? I like their old-timey looking lantern there, too. I wonder what kind of lantern that's called. Anyway, oh, that's pretty. With all the leaves down, you can actually see the hills of the golf course way over there. There's a middle of nowhere golf course out here. Anyway, the people I work with are lovely. So far, there are, I would say, 3 notably anti-white people I work with. Most people I work with are vague, and 2 of the guys I work with are white positive or white sympathetic. And I've actually got to witness about going free and show him the book to one of the other guys that drives with me, and he's 100% on board. So it's nice to see that even getting a local job and just taking the first contract I could get, there's at least a few white sympathetic folks that work there. And I use the Go Free lexicon at work when they're talking about things that are on TV or there happens to be a commercial up, and I see something that's easy to slip in some lexicon or talk about anti-whiteism, I do it. And every time that I use these words, people just understand what I mean. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you care about Western Civ, white folks, preserving the Republic, if you're a nationalist of any kind in the Anglosphere, you really got to get with the Go Free lexicon. It works. I use it at work. I use it with customers. I use it when I'm on the phone with people. It just works. People get it. When you say Western kind, people know what you mean. When you talk about the anti-white narrative of lies on TV, people know what you mean. You ain't got to explain that. They get it. And then, just like the curative contagion is supposed to work, then they have that ammo. They have that shield. They have that sword or that gun that they can use against anti-whiteism. So you definitely should do it. Now with the Go Free lesson out of the way, we're going to take in some beautiful God's country. Say hello to God's country. Up here, we can see further to the, I think that is the southeast. Yeah, that's the southeast that way, I think. Let's see. The sun comes up there. That's east, so that means south. Yeah, that's right. This is southeast. Over to the southeast there in the distance, you can see the cresting of the Smoky Mountains where it becomes the Blue Ridge Parkway towards the border of North Carolina. And then back that way is where Tennessee starts to get higher as you go west towards the Cumberland Plateau. And then over here is where things sort of bottom out in the eastern heartlands of Tennessee. And then up this way is where you get lower lands on the way to Virginia. And then up this way, sort of to the northwest, is where you would get the higher hills of western Virginia and Kentucky on my way to Bill's house, all the way up in West Virginia. Howdy, Bill. Anyway, we're going to go back to the road and get out of this person's yard. Well, I don't technically know this person. I've never seen them outside, but I don't think they care if I walk in their grass for a minute. Anyway, I really don't like to be in people's yards unless I know I'm welcome, because not that I'm worried about getting shot here, but it's just good policy. Anyway, I wanted to show off nature since it's a bright, clear afternoon. Well, early evening, technically. It's around 5. And just let you guys know how work's going. I know that it's been rather light on my channel for content, but I'm still working behind the scenes. I'm still networking with people. I'm still trying to get spots on other people's streams. I'm still inviting people to come stream with me. What else to report? Not a lot of patriotic or white well-being activism I've done through networking. A little bit still. I'm still active in 2 or 3 Discords, about a dozen Telegram channels, but I haven't had any new breakthroughs or anything. However, since this video is not going up until technically tomorrow morning, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it. Bill, all minus one, and his wife, they are going to Tim Pool's place to be a part of Timcast IRL tonight. So that means that I've been talking to Lydia and other people that feed the Timcast news feed via the Minds chat room. I've been in there talking to them and sending them articles and saying white positive stuff for a while. And then for about the last 8 or 9 months, I've been talking to Lydia, Sour Patch Lids, on Twitter, sharing stuff between Cassandra Fairbanks, Elijah, I forget the Australian lady's name, her, and Sour Patch, that are the articles and stuff I share, the links and things I share on Twitter that I tag with the lexicon. I've been putting it into their feeds as well. So hopefully, with Bill and his wife going up there, that's going to be yet another tether that I have to a massive content creator. And hopefully, eventually, we're going to have some kind of breakthrough with somebody like Tim Pool or somebody in Tim Pool's network that's really going to mainline the Go Free lexicon. So I hope that that's going to matter. And when it comes to the patriotic activism and the being concerned about voting and stuff, all the talking heads that I like, they're pretty much on target with that stuff. So the only thing that I seek to really change about what they're doing is talking more about localism and being involved locally, and less so about caring about federal stuff. And of course, obviously, white positivity. So that's sort of what I've been working on behind the scenes. Haven't been doing a lot because I work like 50 or 60 hours a week now. But I just wanted to take the time. I feel good. I finally got some good sleep. I'm in good spirits. I've got a lot of energy for Discordant Dragons tonight. Now remember, I say tonight, but this video won't be up till tomorrow. So technically, I'm talking about the DD that happened last night with Aiden Paladin and Kenzie and Big Nick. So hopefully you guys watched that and enjoyed it live last night. And if you didn't, I'll put a link in the description and in the top comment for you guys to watch it. Anyway, I'm about back to my car. There goes a little squirrel. Don't know if you can see it. He's gone. It's hard to catch wildlife on camera here. Anyway, this coat is making me so hot, I'm getting verklempt. Oy vey. I said a Jewish word. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll try to do another morning walk video in the morning. I'm supposed to walk old lady's dog tomorrow morning, but I don't know if I can. Might be too snowy, might be icy. The dog doesn't like to go out. So I'll try to do something tomorrow. At least in the morning before I go back to work for the next 5 or 6 days. So I love you guys. You give me energy. You give me conviction. And above all, keep heart and speak the truth to all who have the ears to hear it. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday, all of you. And we'll see you next time.